as part of a planning program, we always plan for not just death, but incapacity. So what happens if you become unable to handle your financial affairs, or you're unable to make medical decisions? Let's take this first. Let's do the financial affairs. In most states, the process is that the individual who no longer is capable must be declared incapacitated or incompetent, depending on the state's laws, pursuant to a proceeding where usually the court, it requires 2 physicians be brought in to examine the individual, and they must report to the court. The court then also appoints an independent attorney. Again, this is state by state, so I'm giving you just the general expectancy on this issue. And all of those people are visiting with this person who's incapacitated, and they're saying to him or her, "Do you know why I'm here? Do you know that your sister, your child, is working to have you declared incapacitated and declared incompetent?" And I can tell you firsthand that even a person who is incapacitated often has enough acuity to understand that this feels bad, this feels threatening. If instead the person prepared and signed a power of attorney, which is a document where one person gives another person or series of people the power to act in the event of disability, and we'll talk about this in greater detail a little bit later, the court proceeding would have been avoided. Likewise, in health decisions, failing to plan means that the people who you might not want to make a decision will make a decision that you might not want. The case of Terry Schiavo springs to mind, or Karen Quinlan, where the family didn't know, first of all, what they thought about these issues. You know, in certain extreme medical states, what would you want? And if you don't express that intention in writing, then you leave yourself open to having someone else make the decision. It might not be who you want it to be, and the people who want to make the decision for you may not agree. And so everything is better creating a plan, having someone in place. My job in having these conversations with young families is sharing with them the difficult reality that people are far more likely to become incapacitated while employed than they are to pass away. So even if all of the documents in the world that they think they need are the ones where they appoint a guardian, they forget, they neglect to know that really the bigger issue is the possibility of incapacity and the impact that that will have for their family.